Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Pixel Lab. If you've been following this channel a long time, thank you very much. If you haven't, maybe today I will earn your subscription if you enjoy the content. So, I must talk about Mr. Organized. He has done the Lord's work. He has given us a brand new core on the MiSTer FPGA, and this is a core that has been a long time in coming from my point of view. You know, I've always hoped for this core, and it's here. It's actually here. This is a Pico-8 Core. I had no idea he was working on it. I had absolutely no idea. But it's friggin' brilliant. Let me take you on a very brief demo and journey together. So this is my MiSTer FPGA that you see here. The logo just appeared above on call. I didn't do that. That's random how it appears. But no. This core is absolutely phenomenal. The way you install it is you go to GitHub and you download the script. When you've got that script downloaded, you can basically run it, and when you run it, your core will install. So if we go to scripts, and I've got a lot of scripts here, but we basically want this one, install Pico-8. You run that, it installs all the files you need, and it creates a directory for you to put your game files in. If you don't know what the Pico-8 is, it's a fantasy console. It's a brilliant console. It's a fantastic little console, and there is thousands of games for it. There really is. So this breathes a different life into the MiSTer FPGA. I see this very much like the Scum VM type core as well, putting, you know, something slightly different on, but something equally worth it. So if you go into other, we'll scroll down and you've got Pico-8. We're going to fire that up and you get no signal as it basically loads the core. This happens when resolutions switch and stuff like that on a capture card, and you get a blank screen. If you push your both buttons to go into the menu, I use these two buttons here. You've got all the standard options here, but you need to worry about load cart. You go into load cart, you go into carts. You put the carts in this directory for the games that you want to play, and there is so many. There are arcade games, all kinds of arcade games, but with slightly different spins on it. People have done things just a little bit different. So here you are. Let's load up Dinky King, and this is by Gradual Games, but you've got a lot of other great developers as well. You know, you've got Paul Hammond, you've got Minion X. You know, there are so many great people that do cores for this game, and there you go. Off we go, Dinky King. We're going to go up here and we're going to play this. We're going to grab the hammer. The ball is rolling towards us as well. But yes, something a little different, something a little bit unique. Let's grab that and run. And we're going to try and bash that. And we didn't bash it. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Let's load in another game. Let's go back to cart and we will do... What shall we do? We'll do Load Runner Lemmings. Alright, now, you have the little progress bar as it loads the cart. The smaller the cart, the quicker the bar loads. But all these games, or a majority of these games, are free. But I say all of them. Some of them are available on itch.io that you need to pay for if you want. But yeah, there's all kinds here. So yeah, this is Load Runner. We're going to start on level 1. And you know, we're going to dig that way and we're going to dig that way. I've got my buttons configured the wrong way around, so I've got to obviously adjust that in settings. That is all available there for you here. But yeah, I've got my left and right the wrong way, so he's digging the opposite way. But let's load in another game. Let's go into carts and let's do Rally X. I love Rally X, don't I? I'm a big fan of Rally X. Let's see what this one is all about. But there are thousands of games, as I say. The link for the script from GitHub to install will be in the video description below. The link to Mr. Organized for all the brilliant work he's done, his Patreon, will be in the video description below. And finally, the link to where you can get these games off something called a BBS. It's all web-based, so you don't need any dial-up or anything like that. Is also going to be available. Let's hit New Rally X and see whether we can get a couple of flags on this. I'm quite good at Rally X type games. Yeah, this is where it's all going to go wrong, is it? Come on, smoke. Turn. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. You know, there are so many choices. Oh, and the signal has died there. Okay, it's back again. There are so many choices of what you can do. Let's scroll down and look at one more for fun. There you go. This is Pajama-Rama. So this is a version of Pajama-Rama from the Sinclair Spectrum that was put across to the Pico-8. Let's see what this looks like. There you go. Starring Wally Week. Press X to start. Come on. It's playing the tune. Alright, okay, maybe there's something different about that one and it's not starting. There might be a bit of compatibility problems, but remember, this is the first iteration of the core that I've seen here. Let's load this in. I don't know what this is. Tutankhamun, I believe it's probably going to be. But you can still hear the Pajama-Rama tune in the background. Come on. Load. It's nearly there. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's press fire to start. So this is actually even more colourful, by the way, than the original game. You know, it really, really is. Oh, come on, come on, no, and I died. But yeah, you can have a lot of fun with this core. Mr. Organize, you guys have done the Lord's work, as I say. You really, really have with what you've created. Thank you for doing this for the community. I hope this core earns you a few more Patreons. All of you stay safe, all of you take care, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.